What up? I'm wearing this hat because my hair is washed and braided under here and I don't want to style it. And let's talk about the shirt for today. It's the Monroe Middle School Cuber Alliance. This shirt, the kids found the object and the image, and we called it a Cuber Alliance because nobody was attending the club, but everybody was trying to buy cubes and everybody was trying to be a cuber like all the other actual cuber kids in the school. So, yeah, the back, a student came up with the phrase, cubing is life. And it is. And I'm wearing this shirt because in this book, it does make you realize that this book reinforces that cubing is life. Cracking the Cube by Scheffler. Going slow to go fast and other expected turns in the world of competitive Rubik's Cube solving. Every cuber who is a member of the WCA should probably peek around in this book and probably read it and probably own a copy of it. And so I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I love this book. I'm actually not finished with it. Ian's about to attend the Hungarian National Championships in this book. So that's how far I am. I'm almost done. So I think I got the 5 reasons down pretty well. So number 1, relatability. Ian starts off talking about how the same thing that all of us cubers see is people that are really fast and getting their advice and learning algorithms and attending competitions, and just how nerve-wracking it can be. It took me 4 competitions to not get nervous sitting down in front of a judge, but whenever I try an event for the first time, I still get incredibly nervous. And he talks about in the book, surprised that the cube doesn't fly out of your hand, you're so nervous. And you can relate to that. Let's see, the intimidation of everything involved and all the practice and all the learning. And also the relatability to the story, his journey to seek more information, intertwined with his own cubing journey. I'm looking at my notes, which makes you delve into your own mind and explore yours. So like as he was reading, say something would ping in my mind about something that happened. Of course, somebody's calling me. And something would ping in my mind, and then I would start to journey into my own mind about where I've been and what I'm doing and my place in the cubing community. And then I'd have to go back and read a few sentences because I guess my mind just whatever. Also, the relatability of, he used the term, the gospel of Rubik's Cube and spreading the gospel. And it's odd because that's exactly how I felt coming into a school, introducing the kids to cubing and everybody going crazy and the school going crazy about cubes. That's actually what it felt like. And I was like, I feel like I'm spreading the gospel. And that was years ago. And then in this book, he said that's exactly the terminology he uses because that's exactly what it is and that's the truth. And I hope that's not like blaspheming God or anything, because it's not. Cubing is such a safe activity. And I know that it's a 6-sided object, like 6s and all that stuff, but I wouldn't relate that to anything like evil. So the relatability is that it helps you find your place in the cubing community. Number 2, the historical context, which I'm probably gonna have to go back and read again because the names and all the people and all that stuff. Sometimes it's tough to hold on to, but he does give historical context to like Jessica Friedrich and the people that started the WCA. He met and knows and has talked to and interviewed nearly everybody involved in the whole upbringing and creation of the WCA and all of the branding of Rubik's and throughout the story you're like, is he gonna meet Rubik? Is he gonna meet Rubik? And it was interesting because one of the people was talking about the fear or the apprehension they had with, is this going to catch on? Is cubing going to grow? And look what happened now. It's huge, and constantly there are new competitors signing up at every single competition and people on their way, and you just start attending more and more comps, and the years go by and by. My 1-year anniversary of competing is going to be coming up in May, so that's very interesting. It happens so fast. Let's see, number 3. So number 2, learn your history. Number 3 is the various perspectives from fast cubers. And I just love how he would go to different people, which I don't usually. I don't know. Sometimes I talk to people every now and then about different cubing things and how to get fast, but he talked to different people about how to get fast and historical people, and so like some people were really harsh, like oh, you should have slowed down and looked ahead, or don't ever leave a cube unsolved, or other people are like, do this or do that. They're kind of nicer and friendlier to him in terms of learning, in terms of getting faster, learning to be fast. Some of the old champions, or the previous champions, are like, say, 22 seconds, which is like average now for a cuber, and so like Ian was racing them, and he and like beating them, or like racing back and forth with them, and hearing their perspectives. So he just gives so many perspectives of cubers from the past, and just what they said to him to help him. So yeah, he does give background information on Felix. He gives background information on Matt's, which is, I guess, number 4, the research involved. This man traveled the world to get all this information for his book, and to make it as comprehensive as possible. So like I said, he's got information on everybody, stories on everybody, Tyson Mao, Rubik, which is super cool because the cube started out in education. And as a teacher, it's like, wow, it's like, I'm bringing the cube back into education. And there are other companies too, like you can do the cube that's got curriculum, math curriculum, geometry, algebra curriculum, to bring the cube back into the classroom. And there are Chinese classrooms that teach cubing, which is ultimately the job that I would love to have. And then I would love to stay in the classroom if I could teach cubing. So just the research involved. He's traveled the world. He's spent time in so many different countries. Hungary and Budapest and Germany and all these places, and I think he went to the Netherlands as well, just all over the world to gather information. And he said that he had his tape recorder, a notebook, and a camera, and that's basically what put this book together, was a notebook, a camera, and a tape recorder. Then the 5th and final reason why I love this book is it's an in-depth book published in 2016 about cubing, so it's up to date. I know that the cubing community, things are always happening in the cubing community, and world records are constantly being broken, but it's really well done, and I'm really excited to use this book as one of my cited sources for when I am finally ready to start doing my own research for bringing the cube into the classroom, so that maybe in the United States we can have more cubing classrooms, and hopefully I can be a part of that. So this book can be purchased. I got this from Amazon. It was delivered very quickly. I hope that Ian the author will be attending nationals, so that I can get this copy signed, and I hope that you get this book and explore it as well. It's really awesome. And it's not very expensive either. So if you have any questions about the book, please leave me a question in the comments section below. And also, my next video should be about my Instagram contest that I'm going to be holding. I'm just going to give away like a $10 gift card over say Instagram, and so be tuned in for that. And let me know if you have any questions. And I'm out. Bye.